just comparing the your century earlier in the tournament where you looked really fired up when you got there, and compared to today, a bit more low key. Just fair to say that the emotions were slightly different.
It's always a great honour to score 100, but I was pretty cooked, to be honest. I was just starting to cramp at that stage, so I was trying to keep my heart rate low and not exert too much energy. So this one meant just as much as any other 100 that I've ever made.
As individually and as a group, what you guys set out to achieve today on the field, how it transpired actually, what you wanted to do today, considering you're already in the semi-finals, and what transpired on the field vis-a-vis that, whatever you wanted to achieve.
We wanted to win the match. Although we qualified for the semis before the game, it's a World Cup game, it's another game for our country, and I guess it was all about keeping the standards high and coming away with a win, so very happy.
Mitchell, we saw your second century of this World Cup. How do you feel about that, and how the way you batted and you get full confidence before the semi-final? How do you feel about that?
It's great to be able to score 100 in a winning team. I started at -50 after my bowling, so had to get a few back. It's, as I said before, anytime you score 100 for Australia, it's always a great feeling, and we're obviously really excited about what lies ahead for us.
With these results, I think most probably Australia meet South Africa in the semi-final. How do you feel about that before the most confident team before the semi-final? I think Australia consider your team performance.
We're really excited. Semi-finals, I think you look back to the start of the World Cup, and 9 one-day games seems like a long way away, and with the amount of improvement with all cricket teams around the world, there's been not one easy game. So to get to the semi-finals is great. We're very excited about what lies ahead and the challenge that's ahead of us.
Mitch, New Zealand almost chased down 389 against you. Afghanistan almost scored 300. Bangladesh scored 300 today. Do you think Australia as a bowling group been a bit off color, or do you consider it as a normal considering the pitches in this World Cup?
There's probably a number of things that comes down to. There's been some really flat wickets and some small grounds. I didn't realise how small this one was, even though I played here a little bit. There's a lot of good teams out there. A lot of teams have chased down big totals, so I think it's about having the mentality to keep taking wickets, but understanding that when guys get on top, that's going to happen at this level, and whatever's put in front of us, we try and chase it down.
Mitch, considering that it was a day game under hot sun and a non-India game, also rather inconsequential game, how do you look at the crowd support and the atmosphere?
I think our crowds especially have been great the whole tournament. I'm not sure they actually come to watch us. It's either Davey Warner or Glenn Maxwell. So you sort of feel a little bit left out. But we've been lucky. We've had great crowds. When we're not playing against India, I feel like Australia always has really good support over here, and the fans are just amazing. So we feel very lucky. In Pune in particular, I thought I think this is Steve Smith's favourite ground in India. He says that regularly. He loves batting here, so we love coming